Hello everybody, Excalibur here, and I've got another Kickstarter unboxing for you. This time, it's Before the Earth Explodes, a two-player game by Adrian Adamescu and Daryl Andrews. It's a game about getting off the Earth before it explodes. You're trying to get up a technology tree using simultaneous action selection, and you resolve everything with a rock, paper, scissors mechanism. Why don't we go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside? So, quick disclaimer, I backed this on Kickstarter with my own funds. This was not gifted to me for review. This video is going up without being reviewed first, and all the opinions and thoughts on this game are purely my own. So I saw this. I'm a sucker for space-based games, and I've been looking to... I saw this on Kickstarter, and I saw it was a two-player. I don't normally go for two-player games, but I'm trying to get my repertoire of two-player games up so that I can record games that are being played and all that. But the look of it just intrigued me, and I really liked the layout and the idea of simultaneous action selection. So I went ahead and backed this. Now this is a very small box, and I like small box games. The only problem with small box games is that they don't handle sleeved cards well. So here we go. Here's the instruction book. It's small, and it gets pretty much straight to the point because there aren't very many pages in it. And it shows you, of course, everything phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and then they go through an example, and then they go through and explain all the spaceship and planet cards. Now, your win condition is actually based on your ship card, which is pretty fun, because that means you've got variable win conditions. So we've got these little paper clips which go on the edges of the cards. We have gems. We've got white, silver, and black for the various resources in the game. We have a first player marker. That's a wooden token. We have cards, and then we've got a nice bag. So look at that bag. It is kind of small. My hands aren't big by any stretch of the imagination, but it barely fits in there. Enough to get in and get components, but I'm afraid that anybody with larger hands will rip the bag. So keep that in mind. But it is silkscreen, by the way. Or it's got an iron-on. It's iron-on patch. That's going to wear off with time, so there's that. Anyway, here are the cards, and again, somebody who put this wonderful wrapper with the tab. Now, let's see, can I fit them in side by side? Yes, I can. So we might be able to fit these in as sleeved cards. It's a high possibility. And I can tell just by looking that they are 88 by 63.5, so standard cards. Yes. These are some of the easiest cards to produce. If you have a lot of them, though, it's a bit more expensive. So we have this backside. There's a bunch of these double-sided cards. And then we have these. I'm not that sure what the name of each of these cards are, but there's one for each player. I think this might be the tech tracks. And then we've got different colored cards. We've got red, orange, so there's A, B, C, and D, A, B, C, and D. These look like they are the actions that you can take, one for each player, of course. Mine, Occupy, Invade, and Scout, so one for each player color. Now, why they went with such similar colors, now I'm not colorblind. I can tell that this one here is orange and this one here is purplish maroon. It would have been a lot better had they chosen completely different colors that, or at least patterns that players could distinguish these from, so that colorblind players could play with ease. And the rest of these are in 2 decks. We have yellow and we've got blue, and so some are planets, some are ships. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm not sure what all these mean, but there we go. We'll just go through. There's a Trade Federation, the Excalibur. Is that Excalibur? Yes, it is. Just a really weird font. So that's my ship. I'll be playing this deck. No, I'll be trying to get that ship every time. And there we go. The Nihilist, Genesis, USS Tequin. Similar looking cards there. So there's a bunch of different ships. I'm not sure what these symbols down at the bottom mean. Of course, they're going to be in the rules. We'll find those out. And then finally, we have different planets. And it looks like you gain resources, and those might be victory points that you see or something, or the types of resources you can get. I'm not sure what all of the dots mean. I'm going to have to figure that out. Luckily, I have the rules. There are 45 cards. So you can easily sleeve with usually one pack of sleeves on these guys. But that's it. That's the game. We have everything fits right inside. You're going to have to double the cards. There's probably not going to be enough room in this game for all of the components if you sleeve, because that is a very thin box. It might hold sleeved cards. It might be out of luck. But one thing I like, you got thumb holds here. You can open it up and make very easily. Because in a lot of them, they just have it straight, and you have to try and let it fall out. So there you have it. Before the Earth Explodes by Adrian Adamescu and Daryl Andrews. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your names. I'm pronouncing them as I see them because I have not heard them before. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And as always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.